My name is Sophia, and if you're reading this, you're probably scrolling through Reddit looking for those wild stories that make you question humanity. Well, buckle up because mine is a doozy, part family drama, part escape thriller, and yeah, a hefty dose of revenge that's still unfolding. I'm posting this in our /pro-revenge because what started as my family's attempt to crush my dreams turned into a slow burn takedown that I never saw coming. But now, my brother Alex, the hero who saved me, is the one drowning, and I need advice on how to pull him out without losing myself in the process. Please, Reddit, help me be the one to save him this time. Let me take you back to where it all began. I grew up in a small town in upstate New York, the middle child sandwiched between my older sister Olivia and my younger brother Alex. Our parents, Karen and Robert, were the epitome of dysfunctional favoritism. Olivia was their golden child, the one who could do no wrong. She got pregnant at 19 with her high school boyfriend, dropped out of community college, and popped out 2 kids by 22. Instead of holding her accountable, Mom and Dad treated her like a victim of circumstance, showering her with money, a rent-free basement apartment in our house, and endless excuses. Olivia's just going through a phase, they'd say, while ignoring that her phase involved partying every weekend and leaving her toddlers, Mia and Liam, with whoever was handy. Me. I was the reliable one, the straight-A student who worked 2 part-time jobs to fund my own college applications. I dreamed of becoming a software engineer, escaping the cycle of small-town mediocrity that had trapped my family for generations. Alex, only a year younger than me, was my shadow and my shield. He was the funny one, the charmer who could diffuse any argument with a joke, but beneath that, he had a fire in him, a quiet determination to protect those he loved. We were thick as thieves, sharing secrets in the dead of night while Olivia blasted music downstairs, and our parents pretended not to hear. Things escalated when I got accepted to NYU on a partial scholarship. It was my ticket out, but Olivia's life was imploding. Her boyfriend bailed, leaving her with mounting bills and no childcare. Instead of helping her find a solution, my parents turned their sights on me. "Sophia, family comes first," Mom said one evening over dinner, her voice dripping with that fake sweetness that always preceded a guilt trip. "Olivia needs you. You can defer college for a year or 2. Take care of Mia and Liam while she gets on her feet. It's not like you're paying for NYU yourself. We've been helping with the rest." I stared at her, fork frozen midair. Defer? I'd worked my ass off for this. "Mom, no. I can't just put my life on hold. Olivia chose to have kids. She can figure it out." That's when Dad chimed in, his face reddening. "Ungrateful. After everything we've done for you, if you walk out that door, don't come back. We'll cut you off completely." The arguments raged for weeks. They locked my laptop in their room, hid my car keys, even called the admissions office pretending to be me to discuss deferral options. Olivia just smirked through it all, cooing at her kids while whispering to Mom about how selfish I was. I felt like a prisoner in my own home, my dreams slipping away with every passing day. Enter Alex. He saw the toll it was taking on me, the sleepless nights, the panic attacks. One night, as I sobbed in my room, he slipped in with a duffel bag. "Soph, we're getting you out of here," he whispered. "I've got a plan." His plan was audacious. He'd been saving every penny from his after-school job at the local garage, stashing it in a secret account. He forged a note from our parents authorizing me to withdraw from my joint savings. Yeah, illegal but desperate times. At 2 a.m., while everyone slept, he hot-wired my old Honda, skills from the garage, and drove me to the bus station. "Go to NYU," he said, pressing a wad of cash into my hand. "I'll cover for you as long as I can. Text me when you're safe." I hugged him fiercely, tears streaming. "What about you?" "They'll kill you when they find out." He grinned, that trademark Alex smile. "I'll handle it. You're the smart one. Go change the world." I boarded the bus to New York City, heart pounding, glancing over my shoulder like a fugitive. By morning, my phone blew up with furious voicemails. "Traitor!" Mom screamed. "You're dead to us." Dad disowned me on the spot, changing the locks and telling relatives I was a runaway addict. But the real blow came when they turned on Alex. He tried to play dumb, but Olivia ratted him out. She'd seen us sneaking out. They beat him down emotionally, calling him a betrayer, forcing him to quit his job to prove his loyalty by babysitting Mia and Liam full-time. When he refused, they kicked him out too, at just 17. Disowned, penniless, he couch-surfed with friends until he turned 18 and enlisted in the army, shipping off to basic training without a backward glance. That was 4 years ago. I thrived at NYU, graduating with honors and landing a tech job in Silicon Valley. Alex and I stayed in touch. Sporadic calls, memes shared at odd hours. He served 2 tours in Afghanistan, came back with medals and nightmares. But the hero's welcome never came from our family. They ignored his letters, blocked his number. Olivia, meanwhile, had kid number 3 with a new guy, still living off our parents' dime. At first, Alex seemed okay. He got a job as a mechanic in Texas, rented a small apartment, even started dating. But the cracks showed last year. The PTSD hit hard, flashbacks, insomnia, a drinking habit that escalated to blackouts. He lost his job after showing up hungover one too many times. Then came the pills. Just to sleep, he said. Our calls grew infrequent, his voice slurring, excuses piling up. Last month, he confessed. Soph, I don't know if I can keep going. Saving you was the best thing I ever did, but what about me? I'm lost. My heart shattered. This was the guy who'd risked everything for me, now spiraling into oblivion. I flew to Texas immediately, found him in a dingy motel, surrounded by empty bottles. Alex, let me help, I begged. Come live with me in California. We'll get you therapy, a fresh start. He shook his head. I don't deserve it. I failed everyone. That's when the revenge ignited in me. Our parents and Olivia had broken us, but they were still thriving. Mom posting family photos on Facebook, minus us. Dad retiring comfortably. Olivia launching a mommy blog about overcoming adversity, while conveniently omitting how she'd thrown us under the bus. I couldn't let them win. So I started small. Using my tech skills, I dug into their lives. Turns out, Dad had been fudging taxes for years, claiming Olivia's kids as dependents while she worked under the table. I anonymously tipped the IRS with evidence from public records and old family emails I'd saved. The audit hit like a bomb. Fines, back taxes, their savings gutted. Next, Olivia's blog. She was monetizing it with sponsored posts, lying about her single mom struggles to sell essential oils and baby gear. I created a throwaway account and posted a detailed expose on Reddit's r/scams in her comment sections, linking to court records of her evictions and child support dodges. Her followers tanked, sponsors bailed, and her empire crumbled. She messaged me furiously. You bitch. This is your fault. I replied with a single emoji, a waving hand. But the real coup was against our parents. I discovered Mom had been running a side hustle, selling handmade crafts online, but underreporting income and using stolen designs from Etsy artists. I compiled a dossier and sent it to the affected creators, who sued her en masse. The legal fees drained what was left of their retirement fund. Dad's health declined under the stress. Last I heard, they sold the house and moved into a cramped apartment. Through it all, I kept Alex in the loop, hoping it would spark something in him. See, we're fighting back, I'd say. But he was too deep in his darkness, brushing it off. What's the point, Soph? They're ruined, but I'm still broken. That's why I'm here, Reddit. My revenge feels hollow without saving him. I've got him in rehab now, but he checks out mentally, talking about enlisting again or disappearing. How do I pull him back? Therapy ideas? Support groups for vets? Should I confront our family one last time, drag them to apologize? Or is there a bigger revenge? Maybe forcing them to face what they did in court or publicly. Update. Holy crap, you guys are amazing. Your DMs and comments are pouring in. Vet resources, PTSD hotlines, even offers to connect Alex with job opportunities in tech. I showed him this post, anonymized of course, and for the first time in months, he laughed. Reddit's got my back, huh? We're planning a road trip to California once he's stable. As for the family, Olivia's blog is deleted, parents are radio silent. Revenge served cold, but healing? That's the real win.